Hey, I hope you're having a great day. We are going to move through a practice together to connect with your inner radiance. And radiance is your vibrant inner self. It's the core of your essence, your imagination, your creativity, humor, joy, pleasure, warmth, sensuality. So it's the parts of you that are most thrilled to be alive and most attuned to making life a magical adventure. So who doesn't want more of that? Let's do it. We're going to move through a guided meditation first. So I invite you to settle into your space, get comfortable, maybe grab a blanket, get on the floor if you like that, whatever feels best. You can just start to settle in to your body, bring your attention to your breath, maybe connect your hand to your body, on your heart, on your stomach, and just start to feel your breath. Noticing the sensations in your body, maybe allowing any gentle movement that your body is asking for, a little bit of swaying, rocking, holding, anything that feels nice. And we're going to begin to walk through a forest. So just see yourself, or begin to sense yourself surrounded by the majesty of tall trees, low branches hanging down, green moss across the forest floor. You're not walking on any kind of trail. You're just wandering. You might stop to observe a creature or simply enjoy the simplicity of a leaf. Just letting yourself move through this imaginary forest and begin to notice what it is within you that's guiding you forward. Simply allowing this experience to be whatever it is for you. If you find your mind wandering away from the forest, just bring your attention into your body. You might imagine that you're barefoot, that your toes are touching into the moss, that you run your fingers along the bark. Simply enjoying this experience. Now, as you continue to move through this forest, you begin to see a little spark off in the distance, almost like a firefly. Just a tiny pinprick of light darting around. And you just find yourself drawn toward it to begin to follow wherever it takes you. Again, there's no path. You're just moving through this space among the trees, through the shadows, bits of sunlight coming through the canopy above. And you begin to see this spark just get bigger and bigger as you begin to draw closer to it. And as it begins to come into view and you notice this pull that's bringing you toward it, you realize that this is your inner radiance, this spark that you're following. It is the fullness of who you are, your most joyous, loving, creative, open self. And you're watching this spark just move at its own pace, in its own way, absolutely free from any kind of societal constraints or expectations. What is it like to watch this part of yourself completely separate and outside of you, doing exactly what it is that it wants to do in the moment? You can stay with your body and your breath and the experience of the forest as you simply follow your inner spark wherever it takes you in the forest. And as you continue to follow and continue to be drawn toward this part of yourself, feel into your body and notice what part of you is pulling you towards this spark. Where does that spark live within you that draws you forward, guides you, brings you along on this adventure? Notice where it is, what it feels like, how it is to be in touch with that part of yourself. Just allowing yourself to go within as you continue to follow. And now the spark that you're following, that part of yourself, fades away from your vision and you no longer see it externally. But you can allow it to grow and expand and take on its own beautiful fullness within your being. So that you fully take on the expression of that radiance. It can be exactly as you want to be, however you are led to exist in this forest, with no societal constraint or expectation. Fully embodying your most radiant self. the self that has so much to give, so much to receive, so much living to do. And as you touch into this part of yourself, ask it, what is its gift for you today? Give yourself permission to receive it fully, whatever it is. And notice too what direction it's pulling you in. Where does it want to take you next? Is it somewhere beyond this forest? Somewhere new? Or maybe revisiting a place you haven't been in a while? Just noticing what that's like. And now you can bring yourself into your breath, letting your breath fill your body, releasing it with a big exhale. Filling your body again. Another big exhale. And you can start to bring some movement into your body. Reconnect with the space around you. Open your eyes. And after moving through this meditation, I'd like to invite you into a practice to continue this relationship with your radiance. So I'd like you to take 10 minutes and use 5 minutes to write a letter to your most radiant self. Maybe what you were experiencing, things that you wanted to say when you saw it off in the distance and you wanted to connect to it. And then take another 5 minutes to write a letter from that radiant self. What does it want to send you? What does it want to give to you? So, just set a timer, 5 minutes for each letter, a letter to your radiance and a letter from your radiance. And I would love to hear what happens for you. What happened in this meditation? What happens in the practice? What comes up? Leave a comment and tell me about it. I would love to hear. And I also invite you to try this same practice on another day, and some completely different things may come up. So this could be a meditation and a practice that you return to over and over. I'd also love to invite you to join Vibrant Vulnerability, which is a 6-month guided coaching adventure for creativity and connection. That's starting on March 1st and going all the way through the end of August. You're going to practice the 3 simple steps to healthy vulnerability. See yourself, support yourself, and share yourself authentically. The process of letting your inner radiance come forward is the process of falling in love with your life. And that's what we're going to be working on together in this magical, beautiful, incredible container. So I would absolutely love to have you in it. And there is a link in the description to learn more. So thank you so much for joining me in this practice. And I hope that you have an absolutely beautiful day.